beautiful souls of the world. Xena, Electra, I am here, yeah, sharing these good vibes with you. Y'all, today we're going to talk about empathy. We're going to talk about empaths. We're going to talk about what it is to do an empath. And I'm going to share a little story with you about what happened to me while I was cruising today. All right? You want to hear it? Here it goes, right? I'm upset at myself for not making a video earlier. However, I like to make it when I feel inspired. And right now I'm feeling very inspired. And I want to share. I want to share everything that I go with because I know it's going to help somebody. And that's why I'm here doing this, to help you, right? So we're going to talk about empathy. What is empathy? Empathy is a intuition, right? It's an intuition. It's a gift. It don't feel like it. That shit does not feel like a gift. Any empaths out there, y'all like, man, that shit fucked up. So empathy is the ability to feel other people's emotions, to feel their pain, to feel their sorrow, to feel this, whatever they're going through, distress. You're able to feel that from others as if you are experiencing these thoughts, these emotions, this stress, this whatever, as if it is your own, right? Story time, right? Example. So one day, okay. For me, right? I am an empath, highly sensitive person, whatever you want to call it. I'm like all of that, right? Super fucking lit, all of that. So I have a few examples of empathy. So one day I was out with my sister-in-law. We went out to eat, and you know, I don't like when people sit behind me. I don't like when people sit behind me, right? And so there was no, you know, we're at this table and there was nobody in front of us at the table. There was nobody behind us at the table. And of course the host brings this older couple, and they sit right behind us. As soon as they walk past us, my nose, this nostril stops up. As soon as the couple walk past me, I'm like, dang, the fuck can I breathe all of a sudden? And then they sit down for a second, and I kind of turn around, and the guy was like blowing his nose. You know what I'm saying? Or like he was blowing his nose. He grabbed the napkin. He was trying to clear his nasal passage, and I was able to feel that, right? One example. Another example, I was in Atlanta. And I was sitting at the bar at this restaurant. I don't remember the restaurant name. It was cool. And I'm sitting there, and I start rubbing my left knee. I'm like, damn, why the fuck my knee hurt? And then I looked to the side on my left. There was a lady sitting there waiting for a to-go order, right? And I told the person I was with, I was like, I bet her freaking knee hurts. I know her knee hurts. I said, watch. I said, as soon as she leaves, my knee is going to stop hurting. So the lady got her to-go order. She stood there for a while. The restaurant was busy. She was there for a while. Soon as she got her food and left, pain gone. Pain went away. Empaths are able to feel other people as if it's them, right? And these are just physical feelings, right? It was one day I was feeling bad. I was feeling bad. I was not bad like ill, but bad like I wasn't liking myself. I was feeling lack, you know, like I'm not enough, I should be doing better, you know, and all this and that, like all of this just low vibration or whatever. And then I found out later the person I was with shared with me those emotions that they were feeling. I said, damn it, you should have told me, because you know I feel stuff and I'm able to feel that. And I thought it was me. I spent the whole day by myself because I'm just like, why do I feel like I'm not enough? Why do I feel like, you know, it's impossible to get money? Why do I feel like, you know, all of these fear-based emotions, you know? And people are human. We go through, you know, peaks and troughs and how we feel about ourselves, and that's completely fine. It's completely normal, you know. However, if you know that you have a highly sensitive person around you, just be honest and just tell them, hey, I'm feeling some type of way today. It might be best for you to distance yourself, so you don't pick up on how I'm feeling, you know. And so I was feeling it as if it was me, right? As if it was me, and I'm sitting at the park by myself, sitting on the grass, hugging trees, trying to make myself feel better, singing and shit to myself. All I needed was a fucking harmonica, and I would have been out there just in a mood. And it took me a little while to shake it, because I literally thought it was me feeling like that, until I figured out from a conversation later, oh, it wasn't me. It was the company that I had around me earlier in the day, right? So what happened tonight? So when it comes to being a chosen one, when it comes to being sensitive to energies and entities, so my past few videos, I've talked about entities and people having entities, attachments, right? So even my ability to smell, even though that's a clair, right? To smell spirits, I can also feel spirit, right? When things are bad. And so I have help with this, right? If anybody has Moldavite, I'm not going to tell anybody to get in it, because Moldavite is a mofo, y'all. It is a motherfucker, right? It's rough. R-U-F-F, rough. But I bought this Moldavite back in May, right? It's a little bitty piece. I loved it. I love it. I wrapped it in copper, and it stays with me. I sleep with it. It is my friend. I wanted to quickly integrate with my Moldavite, and so some people say not to sleep with it because it'll make you have dreams. I'm already a dreamer. Fuck you mean? Bring it. And I'm grateful for the dreams that I've had, because it led me to where I am today, even though I question where I am today, right? Due to circumstances. And I will do an upgrade. On my other channel, I did a video on Moldavite and my experiences newly having Moldavite, right? So I might share that again on this channel, and then do an update, just so you guys can see then and now together. But we're gonna see how the editing goes and see if I can do that, right? So I'm driving around, and today's been great. It's been great. It's Thanksgiving, you know, like Nashville is quiet. There's no traffic. Like I was able to make money real quick with very little stress, and I love that, right? I think that's everybody's goal, is to make stressless money, right? And so my last pickup, and something told me, okay, it's gonna be my last pickup, because one, I needed to stop and get gas. You know, I ain't had too much gas to just keep cruising, you know. But before I got there, I'm learning with this Moldavite, my chest starts swirling, right? And I've been learning my Moldavite language, and so it's swirling. I started feeling overwhelmed, and I'm like, I grabbed it, and as I'm driving, I'm like, okay, I know now. I ain't been knowing, because I don't speak Moldavite, shit. But I'm like, okay, I've had it long enough now. I know you're trying to tell me something. Just protect me from whatever is about to get in my car, right? Because I didn't know who I was going to pick up. You know how with Lyft, they'll give you a ride while you're in a ride. So I don't know if I'm picking up somebody named James or somebody named, you know, Gloria. I don't know. I don't know who I'm picking up, right? So I dropped off some people. I'm headed to get these other people. I don't know who it is. I'm just following the GPS. And these two ladies get in my car, and they're, you know, beautiful black women. I'm like, hello, beautiful black women, welcome. You know, and I'm like, what's going on at Bridgestone Arena tonight? What's going on tonight? It's like, oh, Kurt Franklin is in concert. That's what's going on right now. Kurt Franklin's in concert. It's like, oh, Kurt Franklin's in concert. I said, oh, great. I said, you know what? I wish he would just stop apologizing for the things that he does when he's not on stage. You know, he just needs to stop. We are human, some of us, we are here having a human experience, regardless of what you are on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are here having a human experience. Don't nobody give a fuck if you like porn, if you like booty sex, don't nobody care. If you want to wake up and make bomb ass gospel music, then do that while you're on the clock. Off the clock, that's what you do. Anybody that has a job, when you on the clock, you show face. Off the clock, it's you time. It's me time. I'm gonna get my me time. That's him getting his me time in, right? Stop apologizing. That's all I said, and they didn't think that was funny. The women, they were just quiet. I'm like, damn, y'all are a little stoic to be about to go to a concert, you know. And so I kind of changed up the music I had going on, and I'm just driving. And as I'm driving, I felt, and it was the lady who was sitting behind me. Two ladies, one on that side, one on this side. the lady who was sitting behind me, I felt as if somebody took a sword and stuck it through the back seat, through my seat, into my back, out my chest. And I'm just like, damn, the fuck is that? But I was already prepared because my Motivite was like, it's this swirls. It makes my chest swirl. So it's like, okay, something about to happen. And so I felt it like something just stabbed me. It was the visualization, something stabbed through the seat, through my back, through my chest. And I got to a point where I felt as if I couldn't breathe, right? Or my breath was like limited. And so I'm learning when I feel like I can't breathe, I need to burp, right? Because I've driven Lyft a few times and I felt overwhelmed with a few passengers. And I know, and my Motivite has kind of told me, hey, this person has something attached to y'all. This is spiritual warfare. Let's get that. Hold on, wait a fucking minute. We might be talking about empathy, but I might channel this spiritual warfare. Because what the fuck it is. This might have a few titles to it, this one video. But this is spiritual warfare, y'all. Meaning that we are in battle with things that cannot be seen or felt all the time. Especially my chosen ones. Shout out to my chosen ones. Shout out to the healers. Shout out to the mystics. Shout out to the shamans. Shout out to the gurus. Shout out to all of you beautiful people who are here and that you know that you're on a mission. Shout out to you. Hey. I marched in band at Tennessee State, and one of the band directors, he'd be like, hey. You know, every time we did good, we sound good. Okay, hey. To y'all. Hey. We here. We're in this spiritual warfare. Things all around us are happening, and our gifts, empathy, intuition, all of these things are here to help lead and to guide you away from the icky, away from the BS. So you don't befriend certain people, so you don't sit in energies too long that will harm you, so you can have a better chance in this ascensionary period that we are in right now. Because I'm all about ascension, y'all. Like I'm defining my path as I'm going on my path, and right now I'm just making videos, and my videos are going to add up to what it is that I'm here to do, which is to be a messenger. I know that I'm a divine messenger. Anyway, back to the story, right? I had to get that off my chest. I had to shimmy it the fuck down. So I felt as if somebody had took a sword and stuck it in the back of my seat, through my back, through my chest, right? I got to a point where I felt like, I'm like, oh shit. So I turned the heat down, I turned the air up. I'm like, okay, oh shit. I just need to be able to breathe. Sometimes, you know, when it's kind of cold right now, so it's kind of hard to breathe. For me, artificial hot air is like weird. And especially when I'm going through something, I'm just like, I need air. So I turned it down and I turned on the air just a little bit, right? And I grabbed my water bottle. I always have drink or something. I just got a Gatorade. But, you know, I've been sipping on coffee because I like coffee. I just threw my water bottle away. But no, here it is. So I grabbed my water bottle, right? And, you know, I sip it and I burp. And I sip it and I burp. I'm bobbing to the music. You know, we got Lauryn Hill playing. Sip it. I'm glad they weren't going to her concert. Shit. I would pass the coffee back to them. Look, here you go. Y'all need this more than I do to stay awake, to wait for her to arrive. Ha! Shots fired. Bing, 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 bing. But that's neither here nor there. Please don't. It just is what it is. You create your own reputations. But anyway, so I drink water and I burp a little bit. And the whole time, you know, poker face. They don't know what the fuck I'm feeling. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is this? Now I'm still being cordial, a little light conversation, drinking my water, I'm burping. Every time I burp, I feel relief in my chest. I don't know why I need to drink water and burp. I just know I've done it before and it works. And so when I feel that, I know I need to drink water and burp to make myself. Some people know how to make themselves burp. I tried to, you know, and it doesn't come out. I have to drink something and burp. And I didn't want to drink coffee because I'm already naturally hyper. And I didn't want to become overwhelmed by putting caffeine into my body when I'm already in a sensitive, heightened state because of extra energies around me, right? So I drank my water, burped, just to get enough pressure off of my chest to get me to the drop-off location with the two ladies in the back seat. And I know it was the one who was directly behind me. Beautiful, beautiful little chocolate drop. Like, she was so cute. But she had an attachment, and demonic attachment of some sort, and that motherfucker did not like me. And what I felt was real. And even the vision I got, like I said, of like a sword, fuck this bitch, you know. So her demon was irritated by my light. And I'm laughing about it because it's laughable. It's not laughable that she has an attachment, but the fact that I know what's going on gives me an advantage. And when you have an advantage, you can laugh, right? I don't want nobody to have no attachments or anything, but y'all, this is spiritual warfare. It's going to happen. Pay attention to your senses when people enter your space. Pay attention to how your senses change when people exit your space. These things are happening, and you are able to pick up and to feel and to sense for your protection. This is for you, for your growth, for your awareness, for your protection, for your survival. You hear me? For your survival. So they get out the car. I'm like, woo, swoop. Right now I gotta go take a break. Right? So I went, I got gas, I sat at the park, I stood outside. Oh, sage spray. Right? So I'm messaging one of my friends. I'm like, yo, you won't believe this passenger I just had. The fuck was that? Right? And I have friends who are highly sensitive, who are mediums, who are whatever. She was like, girl, this is what's going on with that lady. I believe it. I freaking believe it. But anyway, so I have some sage spray. If you don't have sage spray, get you some. I got this from Aroma G's. It's here in Nashville, white sage spray. And I spritzed myself. I'm gonna spritz my motorbike. But I spritzed myself. I spritzed my back. I spritzed the back seat. I'm doing it again. Fuck you mean? Spritz the back seat. Spritz just the air. You know what I'm saying? Just everywhere. What sage does, sage gets rid of all extra energies and entities. Not only with the sage spray that I use, I also use my voice, right? Because my back was hurting. After they got out, my back was hurting. And it came to me, I was like, oh shit. I felt like I was stabbed in the back, right? Physically. Physically. And so I used my voice to make sure if there were any lingering energies for them to get the fuck on. And I commanded it away, right? I might do a video on how to do that for you. But y'all, this spiritual warfare, I'm going to say it again, but I'm Zena Electra signing out. You guys be safe. This is a little story time for you. Until next time, peace.
Cosmic Coo-Coo.
Yo, where did you get that shirt? There's this new Etsy shop called Cosmic Coo-Coo. You should definitely check it out. I definitely need a big Sagittarius energy t-shirt for myself. Wow. Order one today. It's by my new favorite YouTuber, Zena Electra.